Simulcast. I think we need the microphone again so the translator can hear the questions. I don't know if the... excuse me, would you like to just bring it down to the front, then we'll pass it round? Yeah, so... Get a freelance fee if you'd like to give it to Ben, and then we'll have to pass it round amongst each other.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, kick us off, Ben.
Jurgen, well done tonight. How did you assess the game, first of all, and how strong a position are you going into the second leg?
It was a good game. It was a controlled game in a lot of moments. We deserved the win 100%. We scored 2 wonderful goals. Were in a lot of situations really dangerous, I would say, right on the right side, especially with Mo and Hendo and Trent coming there with the crosses, with the passes. So overall, a really good performance. They had a bit too many set pieces because they're really good in that, and then you don't want to give them away, but that's how it is. They go for it as well, and then but we defended them well. Problem was a little bit second half. We gave one or two counter-attacks away, and then we had to control it again a bit more. Lost a bit direction. Didn't play that clear anymore, if you want. We were still around in the box and all that stuff. That was good, but then for defending the counter-attacks, we had to work really hard, and that costs you then a little bit, and you lose a bit of rhythm. And that what happened. I would have loved it if Sadio's goal would have counted, because it was a brilliant situation. And so all good. 2-0. Game is still on. Yeah, we have to go there. We have to fight. Porto will try everything to strike back, and that will be really a tough game again. But that's how it should be in the quarterfinals. So we will be ready.
Jordan Henderson back in the side tonight. Obviously had a major hand in that second goal as well. Is that something you've asked more from him to give you more in an attacking sense?
It would be cool if I could ask a player for please play these kind of passes, and we score immediately with that. Hen is a brilliant player, and I'm really happy that he can show that. Again. He likes obviously the position, and so it was my fault that he played for 1.5 years pretty much on the position 6. Sorry for that. But we needed him there, so and that was a really good performance. And not only the second goal was brilliant, but I think he had the cross for Sadio's goal as well. So if it was an inch offside, it was still a brilliant cross, brilliant play. So I like that. A lot of good performances tonight. It was really mature again against a difficult side, I have to say, because they were always ready and for the jump, and were always ready for the counter attack. Made it quite uncomfortable. But now we played the first game. We know more about each other, and now we go there and play again.
Okay, David, who's got the microphone, and catch my attention. Anyone else who'd like to?
Jurgen, obviously Naby Keita got the opening goal today, but was that his most complete performance at Liverpool so far in terms of everything he did?
Yeah, I think Naby was a couple of times a bit unlucky with the first 1 or 2 situations, and had to find back in the game, if you want. Today it was from the start, it was immediately there. So we hoped all that will be like this, because the last game got better and better and better minute by minute, so we wanted to build on that. Looked really, really good tonight. All of them was really hard-working and good football playing, a lot of good passes, not only the goal. The goal was brilliant, I loved it. It was deflected, yes, but the situation, how we did it, that was the half space we wanted to use, and boys did that really well, and so it was a really good performance.
Okay, good. Pass the microphone over to the left of Chris, I believe. Oh, no, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you used the word again. You've used it a lot this year, maturity, and it just seemed that second half again. Just
the mic makes it not louder for me. Sorry.
You have to speak up, Chris.
Only for the people outside. You have to speak still a bit louder for me.
Okay, I'll just say you used the word already, but use it a lot this season. Maturity, and I just felt that second half was again another example of how this, particularly in this competition.
Yeah, absolutely. So. How it is, it's all good. We have to defend a few balls too much in the last line. They did it really well. But you saw it. It was really difficult. It was a physical, strong striker, unbelievable. And I heard outside that he was a little bit ill. So if he's not ill, then it will be a tough one at Porto again. So that's how it is. But we did really, absolutely. It's like that, finding the 100% mixture for controlling the game and being then constantly a threat, if you want. That's the thing. We were close to that tonight. We had not that many chances as we wish, probably in the second half, but it was not. How I said, controlling happens in different ways. In the best way with the ball. We did that when we lost it. It was a bit. We had to do a lot of work to get it back, because if we win it then in the last line, so that's not too cool. But a fantastic counter-pressing situation. The protection was brilliant. Second half, we had that how we did it with their formation with one striker or then 1.5 strikers, and we did that really well. It was against Southampton in the first half, a bit our problem tonight. We did that really well. So I liked a lot of parts of the game. So all good. 2-0 is really a really good result. I would have bought it before the game, and I take it now. That's good.
I'm going to pass the microphone back, gentlemen, 2 rows behind you, Chris. If someone could help, that would be great. Fantastic. Gentleman there, I think one of our visitors. Yeah.
Klopp, here.
Yeah.
Igor Gonçalves from Portugal, 0-0. Porto defended with 5 players. Corona got back a lot. Maxi played a lot in the middle. Were you surprised by that? And what countermeasures did you tell your players to do?
No, actually, we didn't know before the game. How could we that they do it like this, Maxi and Corona together on that side? I'm not sure if they played it before. We didn't see it before, but it's not a massive problem. We played a lot of times now against teams defend with 5. I don't say it doesn't make a massive difference, but if 5 in the back and 4 in midfield, somewhere are still spaces. So you're in behind for sure, and we caused them the most problems, I thought, with our balls in behind. Even then, when we couldn't reach the first ball, for the second ball, we had a really good formation. So that was for us important. Was like open the game a bit for us. But yeah, of course, that formation surprised us, but didn't really. We can. How can you react immediately in the game? We said the boys, yeah, we saw it immediately. Oh, they defend with 5, but it's difficult to transform the message or deliver the message on the pitch. Say, by the way, they defend with 5. They saw it. So we used that on that side, not in the same way like we used it on the other side, because now Millie played today since a long time. Again, the left back did the job fantastic, but is then of course a bit different. We used him a bit more in protective situations. On the other side, we were really on fire. I like that a lot. But how was that? Just a good game. All good.
Okay, we've got the last 2 questions, just because it's easy to get the mic to go. So we can bring it to the gentleman with the yellow microphone down here, and then we'll go over to the other side of the room for our final question.
Hello,
Last 2 questions.
Ricardo from Pass, live from Bola TV in Portugal. When you saw your team winning 2-0 at 24 minutes of playing, do you thought that you could get the same result that you got last year, like
No.
5-0?
I don't think like this. It was clear that I said it was last year we had counter situations, we had really good situations. For the 3-0, for example, we had fantastic counter attacks when they won the last situation, 1-2s over the whole pitch. That was really good. But in Porto, we finished these situations off. Tonight not, but we are good in counterattacks. We know that, and we will now see. These 2 legs are like a normal game. First half played, and now we have a bit longer than 15 minutes to prepare for the next half time. But there's still a lot to do. We know that, and the atmosphere Porto will be really a tough one for us. But this is a result we wanted before the game. Now we have it, and now we have to work with it. That's all.
Okay, final question, gentleman with the microphone. This is the last one.
All right, you changed Miller and Arnold in the second half. So is it because of?
Sorry, do you mind speaking up? Because unless you can turn the microphone up at the back, because it's a bit muted at the front. If you could speak a bit louder, because the microphone is for the.
You changed Miller and Arnold in the second half. Is it because?
No, we didn't. That was after a corner. They one came back on the left side, one on the right side. We didn't change it. They came back then. Took a while because Porto had the ball. But no, we didn't change that. That was just all of a sudden happened, but then they found the way back. All good.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
Thank you very much. See you in Porto.